Hello everyone, welcome to another Nikke video. This time we have the train boss finally at a full clear. This video serves as an update from my previous video where I showed you how to use noise to dodge the green missiles. As always, I'm showing you my team comp, equipment, skills, and cubes. Core to this comp is noise to dodge the green missiles, and diesel surprisingly to tank the turrets, as the turrets are the roadblocks for most people. In this guide, I'll show you two ways to get past the turret phase. The first way is very particular timing of when you destroy the turrets to take little to no damage, and the second way is to tank all the damage from the turrets. And since Bow Wow Paradise is set to release this week introducing Biscuit, the new support character, she has incredible tanking skills and abilities, which I imagine will give players an alternative way to tank the turrets. So right before I start dodging the green missiles, I'm inserting a clip of my previous video which shows you how to dodge the missiles with noise. And in the previous video, a viewer by the name of Mongol Argata left a helpful comment suggesting to turn off the music to really hear the missile launcher's sound effects to help track the missiles. I've also fixed the overshadowing background music, but if you want to watch the full length guide, you can find a link to that in the top right. And now here's the part where we use noise and put our skill 2 to work. Recall that this skill allows her to taunt the enemy for 2 seconds when she attacks with full charge. Right before the missiles spawn, make sure that noise is fully charged and hits the boss once and stays in the attack pose. So now that the missiles have spawned, you'll notice a certain pattern with these missiles. They come out in sets of 4, and it's way easier to track through audio versus visual, since there's going to be a lot of effects going on with various characters using their burst abilities. I'll label these missiles for better clarity, but essentially you'll need to alternate between attack and defense pose every 4 missiles, and making sure that you're still hitting the boss with your taunt when you're in the attack pose. So hopefully that helps you keep track and count of the missiles and allows you to use iframe to dodge them all. But if you're still having some issues, there's this one last trick you can try to use. If you see that the missiles are off-centered slightly to the right, circled in blue here, these missiles are targeting noise in her attack position, which means taking cover will help avoid damage and vice versa. These missiles that are off-centered, circled in red, they are targeting noise in her defense position, which means as long as you're in the attack pose, you won't take any damage. Alright, so now we're cutting back to my full clear gameplay, and hopefully you've learned how to dodge the missiles. So the first method of getting past the turret phase involves destroying the turret at a very particular timing. It's right about the moment where the turret just starts to fire and you instantly need to destroy that turret. As a result, you'll either take 0 or very little damage. And if you have enough DPS to destroy both turrets, you're pretty much in the clear. The next part of this boss fight will require you to destroy the remaining 2 turrets and also use noise yet again to dodge the incoming missiles. And after this point, it just becomes one big fat DPS check. The only remaining thing to look out for is in phase 2, and I'll include a chapter so you can skip ahead to that. Otherwise, I'm including a short clip at the very end to show how I'm using noise to dodge the missiles and using diesel to tank the turrets. So now we're at phase 2 of the train boss. As I mentioned earlier, it's just one big long DPS check. What to look out for are the interception circles. They don't have a lot of health, but they go away really quickly. So how I handle this in my playthrough is by timing the reload of Scarlet. If I know the interception circle is about to show up, I'm going to put Scarlet into cover so that she reloads with full mag ready to shoot. So that's pretty much it for this playthrough. As I mentioned earlier, at the end of this video, I'm including a clip which shows you the second method I use to deal with the turrets, which involves using diesel to tank the turrets. So as mentioned earlier, this is the clip that shows you how Noise can dodge the green missiles and how Diesel can tank the turrets. So the first part here is the usual missile dodging with Noise. In fact, actually getting hit by one or two of them, but not that big of a deal since she will heal herself up. So now that Noise has done her job, you'll see that right before the turrets start shooting, Diesel's burst is used, which means that she is now taunting the train and the turrets. And because we're in full burst, her skill 1 engages, which gives her additional defense and helps recover her health. With all of this combined, she effectively tanks all the damage from the turrets, giving your team enough time to destroy the turrets. And the rest of this is pretty straightforward. Noise continues to dodge the remaining green missiles while the rest of your team works on destroying the turrets. So this video completes the entire set of full clear special interception bosses. I will continue to try out different comps to see what works and what doesn't. If there's anything interesting or new techniques that I have, I'll create new videos or maybe put out new shorts. In the meantime, I hope this video really helps you because this is the boss that I had the most trouble with. If you did find it helpful, I'd really appreciate if you can drop a like or subscribe. I hope you get really good drops from this boss, especially since they will be buffing the equipment drops from Special Interception in the future, and see you all in the next one.